This Matrix Lord 212. So when I said in the comment section that, Tartar Zone fans, it's because all those people that were negative against me are regulars on the Tartar Zone and they're fans. There is no jealousy of the Tartar Zone, being that I've been doing YouTube videos about Doctor Who since 2011. I make money on YouTube, and I am way higher than him. So I don't know what the hell people are talking about that I'm jealous of that nutter. Okay? But I just don't understand why you guys from the TARDIS zone are here on my channel to start trouble. Why don't you go back to the TARDIS zone and leave me alone? Because obviously the only reason you're here is not to contribute to the conversation of Doctor Who, but to start trouble. Now, you know from my video I was upset. You saw from my video that was going to be the last Real Whovians. But what you didn't see was that my members reached out to me through all the forms of social media between Discord, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. And they were like, well, we didn't get a choice. We don't want the Real Whovians to end. We are the Real Whovians. We don't want this podcast to end. And in all actuality, we should get a vote. And, if it's the majority that rules, then you shouldn't give up the show either, the podcast. So I'm like, well, I don't want to watch it anymore. But it's like, they're right. I can't leave my group hanging. So I was talking to Joe, my son Joe, and I said that, they all want to continue talking about Doctor Who on the podcast, the Real Whovians. I announced that that's it. And now I'm thinking, maybe that was wrong for me to do that, but I really don't want to talk about Doctor Who. I'm done. So my son Joe was like, I said, I want you to be the new host of the Real Whovians and then talk about Doctor Who with them. And then I was like, I'll come on, support you being the host, and maybe, I'll pop in from time to time, support my son. But I don't like what's going on with Doctor Who now. So I don't want to talk about Doctor Who. I don't want to, do videos and all that stuff. I'm done. And of course, like, my son's like, for you to be done, and you've been watching it since 5, and he's been watching it since I got him into Doctor Who, him and Anthony, since they were born. He loves Doctor Who, and he's passionate about Doctor Who, and he's got all the feelings about Doctor Who that I had, So I would never want to extinguish that. So, we got together. We made some people came on. Now, Modern Age Nerd, Hayden was the one that basically started the charge, but then he reached out to me and said that he's sorry, but his phone died, and that's why he couldn't take part or whatever. So, Modern Age Nerd Hayden will be appearing the next time, and my son Joe will be hosting more, and that's it. So, even Sharon wants me, not to give up talking about Doctor Who and watching Doctor Who, and, everybody's concerned. They're like, that's your favorite thing. What are you doing? Even my kids. So, and then, now that Sharon talked to me about everything, I believe her that I am right. Right?
I just heard you say that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't need to hear from you. All you have to do is hear from her. That's it, her. Because she is the best. I do love her. I do glow when she talks. That's right. So, and she's a YouTuber now. So like and subscribe to her. Right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. You gonna do your share of the day?
Later.
That's right. She's also gonna get me a new donut to review. So the donut lesson's returning. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about what I'm gonna talk about. You ain't getting rid of Matrix Lord 212. You may be not seeing me towards Doctor Who. But so far, like that's the way it's gonna be. But we'll see. Anything can happen. But yeah. So Joe did a great job as the new host of the Real Whovians cast, and the members will be coming together shortly in this new era where Joe is the leader and the host of the Real Whovians cast. There you go. Take care. Bye for now.